better than a wild animal for what I've done to her. Oh, you're awake. That's good. It's okay. I know everything looks different, but it's okay. It's okay. I brought you here. You're safe. I promise. I promise you're safe. Now, I brought you here for a reason. And you'll see that in a moment or two, I believe. But first, I want to tell you, I betrayed you. I betrayed your trust. Does your neck feel sore at all? I was hoping it wouldn't. You fell asleep while we were reading Rapunzel. And you looked so beautiful. Your life force was so strong. I could feel its warmth radiating from your skin, even when I stepped a few feet away. The scent of your blood was so intoxicating, I couldn't help myself. And so, I fed from you. The reason I brought you here after. You see, if I drain you too much, you'll die. I brought you to the edge of death because I couldn't control myself. What's worse, I was selfish. I wanted you to live. Not because I wanted you to be able to fulfill your dreams, or for the other people you brought happiness to. So I bit my own hand. I forced you to drink my blood. I forced you to become immortal. I forced you to become a horrible, undead creature with a thirst for human suffering. Just because I wanted you. I wanted you to live. Now, in just a moment, because I gave you my blood, you're going to transform into a creature like me, a vampire. You're basically dying. Your body will essentially die, slow down its functions enough to mimic a coma. And your soul, it's going to hurt so badly. Your soul is going to be stretched, snapped, and twisted every way. because your nervous system won't be able to control your body anymore. It'll be too slow. Your soul will have to possess your body entirely. And as long as nothing separates your soul from your body, you'll live till the end of time. I'm so sorry. What I've done is horrible. It's going to hurt you so much. And I brought you here because I know there's no way to stop it from hurting. You're going to be in extreme agony. It's going to feel worse than being eaten alive by a titan and swallowed whole, digested alive. It's going to be just wretched. I passed out when I transformed because of the sheer agony I was in. You're stronger than I am, and older too. Well, older than I was, at least. But I know you're going to want to scream. I've found this place a while ago. I knew I couldn't stay around much longer. People would start to notice my behavior. And they did just before I met you. No one will be able to hear you. Once you've transformed, though, you're free to leave. I won't keep you here. You can stay if you want, but I'd understand if you wanted to leave and go back to everyone. Although I must ask, stay for a while after you've turned. There are a few things I'll need to explain to you. And judging by the time, I won't be able to get through a full explanation before the process begins. But I knew you'd be out for a while, so I took the liberty of bringing a few things to help ease the pain a little. I have some ice chips for you to bite and chew on if you need to. I didn't think to bring any pain medication, but it wouldn't have taken effect quickly enough. And it really wouldn't have done anything anyway. I brought you some tea for after. And some warm water and towels to make warm compresses for your body if you're sore after. Oh God. Your eyes. Here's the ice. Grab my hand, okay? Squeeze as hard as you need to, okay? And scream as loud as you need to. No one will be able to hear. It'll be okay. This is really going to hurt, alright? I'm sorry. I am so sorry. Yell at me all you want. I deserve it. I know I do. It's okay. It's okay. Please. okay. It's okay, I know. I know. It's okay. I know it hurts. It's alright. Chew the ice. Yeah. It's okay. It's okay. It'll be over before you know it, alright? Okay. You're going to be alright, okay? You're strong. You're capable. I know that you can live through this. You're gonna make it out of this okay, alright? Yeah. You really are, okay? It's alright. It's okay. It's alright. Yep. Squeeze my hand. Squeeze my hand. That's it. It's okay. Shh. I know it hurts. It's okay though. It's alright. Okay. Does it still hurt? Alright. Well, the good news is that's the worst of it. It's still going to hurt like that for a while, but nothing like what you just felt. Yeah, that was your soul. Now it's just your body's functions shutting down. It's okay. You're going to be alright. Now, there's something you need to know. Something I knew before following you, protecting you, reading to you until you fell asleep. When you're a vampire, if you love someone, if you love them enough, you'll want to feed from them, especially if they're a human. It's kind of an instinct. If you feed from a human that you love very much, it's like laying your claim on them and marking them so no one else can take them from you. I was unable to control myself around you because ever since I met you, ever since I saw you actually, I felt drawn to you. I knew that it was dangerous to love you. I knew I'd only want to feed from you. But I couldn't help it. So now, if you love someone, you need to stay as far away from them as possible. And especially if there's a blood moon out. No. There's nothing significant about that. Well, not to you anyway, really. My family was very religious, so to speak, when it came to honoring vampire traditions. So, everyone in my family was bitten and turned on the night of a blood moon. And the night that you're turned, the moon that's in the sky, it becomes connected to you in a way. And whenever that moon reappears, no one is safe around you. I turned you. I fed from you and drained your life force. Because the blood moon was out. I should have known better. I should have known better when I found out I loved you. And I should have known better when I found out that I was going to be near you at my most dangerous time. The good news is, at least I can still do something to make it up to you. If you want it, at least. Vampires can feed from each other if they feed from the person that turned them. And they can feed from the person they turned even when they're a vampire. So if you want, I'll let you feed from me. It's the least I can do. After all of the suffering I've put you through, all of the suffering you'll go through now that you're immortal like me. The least I can do is make sure you never have to take an innocent life. The least I can do is make sure you never have to face what I did. You won't have to make the same mistakes and pay the consequences for it. And I understand if you think that what I've said is awful. After all, I said I loved you. I still love you. And even now, I can only see you as prey. So if you'll let me, I'll let you feed from me. Just to show that I am forever going to owe you. And if this has been any indication of how devoted I am to you, then you know I'm willing to go with you. I'll follow you to the ends of the earth if I have to prove to you how truly, truly sorry I am. But the choice is yours. I'll respect it either way.